Hey, what's up, social media? This is Pastor Damon Leek, and I just want to give you a quick word called the pawn shop experience. It's based off of a time when I went into the pawn shop to sell an item to the person behind the cash register, and they did not want to sell or buy the item at the price that I was asking for. And they just looked at the item and tried to find everything that was wrong with it and every reason to lower the price. They do that all the time. They say stuff to people like, we get these all the time, or your particular brand isn't that valuable. It's a psychological game. They use reasoning to manipulate your perception of the item's value to get you to lower the price, and then they purchase the item cheaply. It's stuff. It's not a really big deal, but what is a big deal is you. You cannot allow yourself to be bought and sold at a cheap price. And I see it happen all the time. People allow the enemy to talk them down off of their self-worth. The enemy tries to get you to change your perception, but the scripture lets us know that we are above and not beneath. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. We are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, the first and not the last. But I see people allow themselves to be bought off time and time again. Your price could be marriage, but after many years of dating, you're told to settle for a relationship with marriage benefits. You're having the pawn shop experience. Once you agree to a situation like that, you're just allowing yourself to be bought and sold at a cheaper price. You should stand up for yourself and tell that person, hey, if you really value and cherish me, you would put a ring on my finger. I want to say to other people, stop measuring yourself according to the way people treat you. If they don't speak to you, or if they don't want to hang out with you, fine. But don't allow that to manipulate your perception of your self-worth. Don't allow it to bring you down. Sometimes God will just allow you to just hang out by yourself. Sometimes being around many people really does not put you in company. There's a difference between being around a lot of people and being in actual company, because you could feel lonely in the midst of a lot of people. So don't allow your self-worth to be brought down. Maybe you are enduring the pawn shop experience and you can't help it. Maybe you grew up without a mother and without a father. It makes you no less of a person. It makes you no less of a person. God may have entrusted that person to give your seed or to give birth to you, but not to raise you. But God will raise you, and you would trust Him to teach you all the lessons that you need to be taught. Being bought and sold so many times in life can make you bitter, but I want to challenge you today to not allow it to make you bitter. Remain the wonderful person that you are. I want to say this, I'm going to let you go. What remains behind you and what remains before you is nothing compared to what remains or what lies within you. And if the Spirit of God lies on the inside of you, then you have more than enough. You have more than enough power, more than enough encouragement. The scripture says, greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. I want you to be blessed and have a great day. Again, this is Pastor Damon Leek, and I'm stretching my hands to the world. God bless you.